Right now at noon, the Fitchburg family, the family of the Fitchburg teen killed over the weekend, is announcing plans for his visitation and celebration of life. And Red Cross volunteers from Wisconsin are getting ready to help when Hurricane Dorian hits Florida.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. A visitation and celebration of life have been scheduled for the Fitchburg teenager killed over the weekend. Police say 17-year-old Shay Watson died Sunday night after being shot in his home in the 2700 block of Lyman Lane near Fish Hatchery Road. Police have not made any arrests in the case and are not releasing any information on possible suspects, citing the ongoing investigation. Watson's family says a visitation will be held at Gunderson Funeral Home on Chapel Valley Road and Highway PD on Friday from 4 to 7 and again Saturday afternoon from 1 until 2:30. A celebration of life will follow. A GoFundMe account was created in Watson's memory, creating a reward money for information leading to an arrest in his death. Right now, that is more than halfway to its $2,500 goal. The American Red Cross of Wisconsin says it'll be sending volunteers to Florida to help with preparations and response to Hurricane Dorian. 6 Wisconsin volunteers are expected to fly to Jacksonville by tomorrow. From there, they'll be deployed to parts of Florida to help run shelters and meal preparations for those who will be displaced after evacuating. They'll send additional volunteers if needed. And right now, Hurricane Dorian is gaining strength in the Atlantic, and millions of people in Florida are being warned to be ready for its impact. The storm could strengthen to a Category 4 and make landfall in the Sunshine State on Labor Day.
Our team is on the ground in Florida and around Florida, making sure that the governor and local officials have everything they need to prepare for landfall of Dorian.
Puerto Rico dodged a direct hit as the erratic storm changed course, but Floridians are not taking any chances. Florida's governor is asking people to stock up on 7 days worth of supplies, board up their homes, and prepare for the worst. Let's head over to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Dave Caulfield has a look at our first alert forecast.
Yeah, we could have some severe storms as we head into later this afternoon and early this evening, Mark, across southern Wisconsin. High-resolution Doppler is showing any rain showers and thunderstorms still over central Wisconsin as this cold front still getting its act together early this afternoon. But as we get into the next couple of hours, we could be looking at some more convection and storm activity forming a little bit farther south. In Madison, not really too many clouds showing up just yet on the Edgewater Skycam, but we have really seen an increase in humidity. Remember, we were in the 40s for dew points yesterday. We're now in the low 60s, which is when we start to sort of feel that air a little bit more. Look at this, 15 degrees more humid compared to this time yesterday in spots, especially across southwestern Wisconsin. Temperatures are right around 80 degrees already. So once that front comes through, we could see some showers and thunderstorms spark up along it, and some of them could be strong to severe. But we quiet down pretty quickly as we head into tonight, and tomorrow it will be a pleasant Friday on the way. So we'll take a look hour by hour at our storm chances for this afternoon and talk about a pretty nice Labor Day weekend overall in your first alert forecast.
All right, we'll keep an eye on things. Thank you, Dave. New at noon, a motorcyclist is dead after police say it collided with a car in Fitchburg. This happened yesterday right before 5 o'clock at the intersection of County Highway MM and McCoy Road. The motorcyclist, identified as a 60-year-old man from Stoughton, had serious injuries and died later at the hospital. The driver of the car involved was cited for failing to yield the right-of-way while making a left turn, causing death. The investigation is still ongoing. Madison police have made an arrest in a string of break-ins at the University Hospital parking ramp and another nearby parking lot. Since late July, at least 8 vehicles have been broken into, some through broken windows or windshields. With the help of some local business security cameras, police say they have identified 28-year-old Brittany Townsend as the primary suspect. Officials say she was arrested last Thursday for one of the break-ins and earlier this week confessed to 8 more. A number of the items stolen have been recovered, and UW police are working to return them to their owners. Police have made an arrest in the stabbing death of a Madison man working in a Milwaukee suburb on Tuesday afternoon. Officials say 49-year-old Ben Christensen was killed in a, quote, completely random assault while he was collecting soil samples for his job with the Sauk City-based engineering firm Ramaker and Associates. The victim's mother told WISC-TV in Milwaukee her son loved being outdoors and enjoyed skiing, fishing, working and camping with his buddies. Greenfield police have a 19-year-old local man in custody and say there is no known connection between the suspect and victim and no motive. More local news now. A Beaver Dam gas station is redesigning one of its gas pumps for a good cause. Jerry's Automotive posted on Facebook page that it is donating 2 cents from every gallon pumped at the Spirit Pump to Beaver Dam schools. Every month, proceeds will go to a different school in the district. September proceeds will go to the middle school that's working on more than $100,000 in estimated repairs after a suspected drunk driver crashed into the building last week. They're hoping to have cleanup finished by the first day of school on Tuesday. And the Janesville Police Department will be conducting periodic safety enforcement operations focused on drivers who fail to yield to pedestrians. City officers have also received lots of complaints about drivers failing to yield, especially in the downtown area. And there was one fatal collision earlier this month. Starting tomorrow through September 9th, police will be dressed in plain clothes, crossing the street at 4 different intersections while another officer monitors drivers. We have a list of those intersections on channel3000.com. And there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
You asked for it, so here it is. More foil pack recipes. And this one is one of our best. We always seem to get lots of requests asking if we have more recipes like them. And for those of you who aren't familiar with how easy foil pack cooking is, let me share with you a chicken and veggie dish that is perfect for this time of year. We start by cutting 4 pieces of foil. Each piece should be about 12 by 18 inches. On top of each one, we place a boneless chicken breast sprinkled with Italian dressing mix. To give these lots of color and freshness, we combine some chunked up red peppers, zucchini, onions, and a little vegetable oil, along with a bit more of the dressing mix. Now we top each chicken breast with some of the veggie mixture and finish them off with some shredded mozzarella cheese before sealing them tightly. And whether you cook these in the oven, on the grill, or over the campfire, you'll be amazed at how easy they are. Once you open up these bundles of goodness and taste how juicy and flavorful the chicken is, are you ever gonna be hooked on foil pack cooking? Plus, there are no pots and pans to wash, which is a double bonus. The recipe for our garden chicken and veggies is on our website and ready for you to make as soon as tonight. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a wrapped up way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. You are a screwball. Just take the piece.
Up next, storms are possible this afternoon and this evening, but so far we've seen plenty of warmth and sunshine. Dave Caulfield shares what we can expect for the Labor Day weekend next in your First Alert forecast. Getting ready to file for bankruptcy, Bloomberg News is reporting that the company is preparing for a Chapter 11 filing. Forever 21 has been working with consultants in an effort to restructure its debt. The company has also been trying to get additional financing, but so far nothing has come through. According to Bloomberg, bankruptcy could actually help Forever 21's bottom line because you'd be able to recapitalize and get rid of stores that aren't making money. The U.S. is in another round of trade talks with China, and a new Star Wars attraction opens at Walt Disney World Resort. Mark Liverman has your Money Watch report.
The U.S. and China are talking about the next round of face-to-face trade negotiations set for September. But China's Commerce Ministry says hope for progress depends on whether Washington can create favorable conditions. Last Friday, President Trump said he would add an extra 5% tariff on about $550 billion in targeted Chinese goods. Clothing subscription service Le Tote has acquired the iconic department store Lord & Taylor for close to $75 million. Last year, Lord & Taylor had sales of about $1.1 billion, but overall, the chain has been losing money since 2016. McDonald's is starting a new training program for 850,000 workers after dozens of sexual harassment complaints. The training will educate employees about harassment and bullying and how to report it. McDonald's says it's beginning in October with its 14,000 U.S. restaurants and may expand the program globally. And today is a big day for Star Wars fans. It's opening day of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. The Florida attraction will open without any requirement for reservations. That's a reversal from the California attraction, which required reservations. Guests at the new park will get a chance to ride on the Millennium Falcon and check out 5 new places to eat and drink. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Mark Liverman.
Thank you, Mark. At the noon hour, the Dow Industrials up 346 points because of those trade talks with China. The NASDAQ up 122, the S&P 500 gaining almost 39. Q106 Farm Director Pam Yaki is out of the radio barn today, so here are your farm numbers. And Pam returns next week. Here is Dave Caulfield now, keeping an eye on the skies.
Yeah, right now across southern Wisconsin, we're still pretty quiet. We've been quiet all morning with plenty of sunshine, but as we take a look at visible cloud track, here is that cold front. It is on the way, and the ingredients for storms building out ahead of that front. So once it gets here, it causes that warm and possibly unstable air to lift up into the atmosphere and create those thunderstorms. So that's what we're watching over the next couple of hours as we head into later this afternoon. On Doppler track, we've noticed some showers and thunderstorms well north of Madison so far this morning, but we're starting to see that line fill in just a little bit more over the last couple of scans. Still north of Madison, closer to Juneau and Adams County. So I don't think we need to worry about the storms just yet, but closer to about 3 to possibly 4 this afternoon. That's when I expect that line of showers and thunderstorms to get a little bit closer to Madison. So some updates from a severe weather outlook standpoint. The Storm Prediction Center has trimmed that slight risk a little bit to not include Madison anymore, but it's so close that we really still need to keep an eye to the sky, so to speak, for those storms. The better chance for some severe weather south and east of Madison right now. But still have the umbrella with you this afternoon into early this evening. I think that's when our best chances for storms arrive, but they get out of here pretty quickly. So by the time we get to later tonight into all of Friday, we will be probably dry and then possibly some rain coming in for Saturday. I think the best chances for rain as we head into Saturday will be south of Madison, but I think the clouds will visit most of us as we head into the start of the weekend. So Madison on the WISC-TV Skycam, storms later, really? Not looking like much right now, but we'll see those cumulus clouds start to build over the next couple of hours. Now, there is high confidence that we will see thunderstorms later this afternoon. The confidence wavers just a little bit on whether or not they will be strong to severe. Hopefully we can avoid that severe weather, but we'll have to be ready for it. Madison and the Edgewater Skycam also looking pretty quiet, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures right around 80 degrees in Madison and surrounding spots. Look at the dew points, though. We're into the low 60s, and while that might not seem like much, closer to 70 across southwestern Wisconsin, that is a crazy increase from this time yesterday. About 15 degrees added to the dew points compared to this time on Wednesday. So on future track, we notice that line of showers and thunderstorms moving through south central Wisconsin. Note the time here. This is around 3 or 3:30. So in the next couple of hours, we'll start to see those storms forming and moving to the south and east. The good news is I think this potential severe weather moves out of here pretty quickly by the time we get to the early evening hours. So by about 8 or 9, nothing showing up on future track across southern Wisconsin entirely. And then Friday, we will be dry and pleasant. After that front, we are post-frontal, if you will, and that welcomes in some pleasant and dry air, that wind from the northwest, keeping us feeling pleasant on Friday. For Saturday, some clouds come by, but I think the rain showers stay mostly south of Madison. 7 to 10 day forecast showing a nice end to the Labor Day weekend. Sunday and Monday temperatures in the 70s, plenty of sunshine. Could have a few more thunderstorms at times on Tuesday and Thursday, but those temperatures staying in the 70s, staying pretty much below normal as we enter the month of September in just a couple of days now.
But not a bad looking holiday weekend.
No, not at all. And, you know, just a couple of clouds, I think, on Sunday or Saturday, and Sunday and Monday. We can enjoy that nice weather.
A little cool to go swimming and stuff, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice out.
We can do it.
We'll watch this afternoon, though.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Dave. There's more to come at noon. Marissa DeGroot from the Dane County Humane Society will introduce us to Foxy. We'll find out more about her when we come back. Marissa DeGroot from the Dane County Humane Society is here with our pet of the week. Hi, Marissa.
Hi.
Who is this foxy lady?
This is Foxy, and she is a 3-year-old kind of shepherd mix, maybe a little bit of German shepherd in there, but you can tell by her coloring and her size, a little something else in there too.
And she came from down south?
Yep, she came up from an overcrowded shelter down in Arkansas, and she's looking for a great new home here in the Madison area.
Some German shepherd, maybe?
Yeah, you can definitely see it in her face. But what I love about Foxy is this is pretty much her personality here. She is one laid-back girl. She loves to just kind of curl up on your lap and snuggle. But being 3 years old, she's also pretty active. So looking for a family that can, get out on some nice walks. And
She gets along with other dogs?
she does. With Foxy, we are recommending that she have a nice slow intro to any other pets in the house. She does like to play with them, but it takes her a little time to warm up.
But she, what, 3, maybe 4?
Yeah, 3 going on 4, and so still very young. If you're looking to maybe even get in those training classes, I bet she would love that.
She has such soulful eyes.
She really does. How can you not fall
You're a
in love with
good
that
girl.
face?
You got one of your big events coming up?
We do. We're less than a month away from Dogtoberfest, which is happening Sunday, September 15th, and over at Capitol Brewery Beer Garden. It's a $10 entry donation at the door, but if you go online now, you can get those VIP tickets for $20 and a free beer, or that 6-pack of entry.
Well, it's not bad. It's always a fun time.
Yeah, and again, if you get those tickets now, you get in on those specials.
All right, so Sunday, September 15th, last week?
Oh, we had the beautiful Viv, and she did get adopted.
Did she?
Yes,
She was another very mellow dog.
Yeah, we've had a lot of just kind of those laid-back ladies right now. I absolutely love them.
Well, I'm glad she got a home. Now let's get Foxy a home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She just looks at you like, take me home.
Yes.
You are such a good girl. All right, Marissa, thank you.
Thank you.
Go to the website, giveshelter.org for more information. 838-0413 is the phone number. Have a great holiday weekend.
You too.
Good luck, Foxy. Here's our Foxy Dave on Final Check of the Forecast.
Oh, man. Well, I've been called worse. So we'll watch for the development of some strong to possibly severe thunderstorms later this afternoon. High-resolution Doppler still showing any storm activity well north of Madison, but later this afternoon, as that front dips southward, we still are watching the ingredients build for severe weather across southern Wisconsin. We could see some of those thunderstorms in the mid-afternoon closer to Madison. Temperatures right now are right around 80 degrees, and dew points are in the lower 60s. That's a big rise from yesterday at this time. So feeling more humid out there, and that humidity may help spark some strong to severe thunderstorms this afternoon. Breezy and warmer with the chance of some showers and storms. Temperatures right around 80 degrees. 10-day forecast. Those storms move out of here pretty quickly this evening, then setting up pleasant weather for Friday. Temps in the mid-70s. In the low 70s Saturday, chance of some rain mainly south of Madison, and it sets up the rest of Labor Day weekend is really, really nice with temperatures in the 70s.
It's September on Sunday already. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.